All right, Rory has a question here. I see Geoff drawing food forest very densely, but the video footage tends to show more open space with ground covers. In my experience thus far, gardening many crops seem to need a lot of sun. If I transplant crops under dense trees, their growth usually halts. How do we determine what species will mix well in a layered, dense system like a food forest, and which ones are better suited for open, sunny vegetable gardens? Well, not everything grows in the shade, and not all food forests are as shady as this one, that's for sure. So we choose our crops that like the shade, and it depends how much production we want. I've got cocoa yam there, there'd be cassava, there's climbing yam, there's gingers, there's taros, there's a chocolate pudding fruit there, ice cream bean here, mango here. They're all the way through there. There's a little track running through. It's pretty dense because I don't want to do a lot of work. I've got a lot of food forest. I don't need it all in full production. It can be in casual production, so I do very little work and I get well and truly enough fruit. If I wanted more fruit, I could open it more, I could cut the support species back more, I could do more work of that cutting and fertilizing, and I'd get more production on the fruit trees. I like to show that you don't have to do that. I know you can do that. We can show examples of that. When it comes to vegetables, you mean your vegetables you eat in your main annual garden, with a few perennials of course, but your annual garden needs full sun, six hours of sun. It doesn't fit in a food forest. It fits on the edge of a food forest, it fits between a food forest. Our kitchen garden here is in a clearing in a food forest. It gets the nutrient runoff from the food forest. There are some plants that will grow in the shade, but most here is just ground cover function occupying the space of the weeds and cycling nutrient to favour the long-term and very long-term canopy establishment of large fruit trees. Understory fruit trees that don't mind the shade, they fit in as well. So you do check out what's a garden crop. You don't grow carrots in a food forest. They need full sun. You don't grow potatoes in here too. You can grow sweet potatoes, and they'll grow as a ground cover. But if you want a really good crop with a lot of sweet potato roots, you move them into a garden. You put them on a mound, and you get a really good root production. So you rev up the function in the full sun, and you put them to functional interactions in the food forest, because the main assembly is going towards a canopy productive ecosystem. They're horses for courses. They're different types of systems. Some interact both ways, but most of your production is in more full sun. And of course, in the end, the full sun is going to be on the canopy of these large fruit trees on the top of the food forest. So you're on your way there. You can go quicker if you want to do more work, or you can go casual and get there anyway. It all just depends which way you want to play it.